Okay, all right. There's still no show. There's no show. That was a brief distraction, but
I thought we had guests tonight. We don't have guests.
No, we were gonna have some guests, and then they canceled.
What?
What?
Yeah.
You mean Steven Tyler couldn't make it tonight?
Morgan Freeman?
Morgan Freeman. He'd be great. What happened to them? I mean, should we talk about?
Well, the bad news is they canceled, but the good news is it was Andy Dick.
So yeah, we dodged our own bullet out of our own gun.
Yeah, it was Dino and Andy were gonna.
Dino and Andy have a new podcast together, which sounds like a bad idea. Probably is, and they were going to join us.
Yeah,
I'm sad. What was their excuse tonight?
Well, I mean, the same thing that makes them fun to be around probably just makes it hard for them to schedule. I mean, they're kind of an unpredictable combo.
Andy's sober now, though, isn't he? Like he's been like on the wagon for quite a while.
Yeah, he's been on the wagon many times. He's gotten very good at being on the wagon. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna. We will talk to him about that when he comes. You know.
Yeah.
He's a good guy.
He's a great guy.
He
tried to get in bed with me at the Disneyland Great Californian Hotel. We were there doing an event for ABC, and he tried his hardest to get in bed with me. And like I was asleep, and he ordered everything on the room service menu. Everything. He ordered everything that was on the menu. He ordered it up there, and then just left.
Did he eat the food?
No, he weighs as much as my shoe. He ordered a 1,000 people's worth of food, and then just ate like a bite of a cheeseburger, and then just fucked right off after trying to physically assault me.
Like he wanted to make love?
Yeah.
Well,
he was in my car one time, and his son was in the back. And his son, I think, was not quite 21 yet. I think he was like 19 or 20. And we were going to a bar. So I've got Andy and his underage son in the back of my new Lexus. And Andy pulls out of his coat a Heineken the size of a keg. I must have told the story before on the show. No?
I can't remember.
Have I? No. He pulls one of those giant Heinekens out, the big ones, like a Dave Klein Foster's, kind of like a big ass beer, and opens it up, and it explodes all over every bit. My face, the windshield, every part of the interior of my car is covered in warm Heineken foam. And it's nighttime. We're driving down Hollywood Boulevard, and he's got the door open. Like the door is fully open as I'm driving down the street, and he's shouting the N-word at full volume to everybody that we pass. Then we come to a stop around Hollywood and Vine, like maybe Argyle, somewhere around there. And guess who's about to cross the street? Black gentleman. I'm like, Andy, fucking don't. And I'm looking in the rearview mirror at his son, and the son's looking at me like we both have a look like we may have to kill him. We might have to kill Andy before he does, but he does.
He's like a crying baby behind enemy lines in Vietnam. Shut that Andy Dick up!
Smother him. So he opens the door and starts screaming the N-word at this middle-aged black gentleman who sees it as Andy Dick and just gets a big kick out of it. My car is covered. My car now smells like a warm Heineken. And we get to this bar on Vine, and we get in there, and I was so bummed out. And Andy walks in. He has a broken finger, and if you asked him why, he doesn't know. He doesn't remember how he got it. He's got a broken index finger on his left hand. He sees a girl sitting with a cocktail, and he puts his index finger in her drink, like a brand new, clearly just a vodka on the rocks. Just sticks his finger into her drink and then picks it up and walks off with it. And this girl's like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, what was that? A vodka? She's like, "Yeah, it's a kettle rocks. I just fucking got it." I was like, "I'll get you a new drink." She's like, "Who the fuck is this guy?" I go, "Do you know who Andy Dick is?" And she's like, "No." I'm like, "It's better that you don't." And I turned to his son and I said, "I'm going to beat your father up tonight, and you're going to either help me or watch." And he says, "I will help you."
Yeah, so maybe they'll be here next week. And
he is the best at being the worst. He makes Dino look like me.
Yeah, they used to be a comedy team. A lot of people don't know that. They used to do like a 2-man comedy act where Andy would hit Dino as hard as he could. and Dino would get a boner or something. I don't know. I don't know what the punchline was.
I think they did like old like Abbott and Costello routines, but instead of like slapping, he'd really physically like smash him.
They have a podcast coming to Feral Audio. Is why.
What's it called?
Skull
Juice.
Yuck.
Gross. Skull Juice. Well, listen at your own risk.
Yeah.